So rude. I've never been in this room, ever. Hi, madam.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read.
There ain't no book in your hand. What are you trying to read, the cheese? Wow. Trying to read as she's getting drunk. I'm trying to read my ass. I mean, if you can read cheese, that's fine, but I don't think that's what she was doing.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who
Whoa.
have you brought into
Whoa,
our home?
whoa, whoa.
Avrstein, put that down.
Applestein, come on.
He's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish.
Spying
We
is
can't trust
coward's
anyone.
work.
Who knows what they'll do if they find me here?
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help?
Yes, absolutely. I'm Dan the Paladin. What can I do for you?
I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help.
What sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard.
Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
What's that? Applestein Greymane? What? I shouldn't do what again? Now what's the shout one called? What's the name of the shouts mod? Saint Sour Deals, thank you for the resub. Thunderchild, that's the one, right? Yeah. Thunderchild. Doesn't have an MCM. No. I just realized speech is probably too low. The level is dreadfully slow.
If only you could help bring my son back to me.
How can you be sure Thorold is still alive?
He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children.
Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it. You take care of yourself now.
Yes, exclamation point Skyrim for the mod list. Hi.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
Well, since you're a Battleborn, I will pick Battleborn.
Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
I think you know what really happened to Thorald Greymane, right?
He fought on the wrong side, and he paid for it. That's all I have to say.
I think you know what happened.
He fought on the wrong side, and he fought on the wrong side, and he paid for it.
What happened to Thorald?
Haven't you heard it by now? He made the mistake of supporting the Stormcloaks, and it cost him. Bitter news for his family, but a fate they should have expected.
Goodbye.
He's seeing you.
My lord, please. You have to listen. I only counsel caution.
What would you
We
have me
cannot
do,
afford
then?
to act rashly
Nothing?
in times like My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
What's the
I just
meaning
think
of
we
this
need more
interruption?
information.
Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Don't speak with me with that tone. I am Dan the Paladin, from the lands of Oblivion and Morrowind before. I have come to save this land, and I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I will not smite you with justice today. Hello.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Next time, deal with Avenici. So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Well, I was at Helgen and then I started yarballin', yarballin', you know. I was there wrongfully accused. And the dragon destroyed Helgen, and the last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done.
Excellent.
You sought me out
Done
on
us
your own
great
initiative.
service. Here is
You've
your
done
reward.
Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your Particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Well, let's go. I am interested in learning these creatures myself. Never fought such a beast. Very nice hold you have here.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does that do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see,
course.
When the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean this old stone? I already fetched it.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
Achievement.
You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
So what about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Wait for me.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
No, of course. I will deliver these super valuable frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
What? The hell does that mean? Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Farengar! Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You
What?
should come too.
A dragon? How exciting.
What?
Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun. Don't know if we can stop.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
Another dragon?
Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it.
All he did was
Irileth,
run away.
You'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Thanks.
And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see
Iron
this dragon.
armor of deathlessness.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Getting my map markers. I'm the very soul of caution. You know, originally they were going to have a mini game where you could go and take over each of these holds and defend against counterattacks from the other factions and stuff. And they had to scrap all of it, and we got left was the little shitty thing they have left for the Civil War. You were going to be able to pick a target, go there with an army, take the keep, defend against a counterattack, and then the keep would become that faction's. But they ran out of time and budget, so they just had to release it without it, all that. But now they got more money than God to make the next Elder Scrolls, so I'm sure they'll have time to put everything they want in there. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it'll happen. We have to fight a dragon at night. Uh-oh. Go ahead and meditate to RK. Ah, bless us, RK. Please grant thy chat full of your blessing. Please subscribe the chat with Twitch Prime. Let them turn their Amazon Prime memberships into your blessing of Twitch Prime. Yes, oh yes, thank you, O Lord. Please grant thy chat, thine sub-prime. Thank you. No, we don't know where the next Elder Scrolls is going to take place, but because what they showed at E3 was just a preview. It wasn't actually anything to do with the games. They haven't even started making the game yet. We must go to the Watchtower. The dragon must be out there somewhere.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
You have my ox.
Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
much smoke.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
What are you talking about?
Killer, let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes. Find cover and make every arrow.
Uh-oh. I hear it. It's a dragon!
It's a dragon.
Ah! Ah! He landed like an idiot. Head up. Where'd he go? I'm coming!
Damn good shooting.
Dovahkiin.
Oh, I thought we were all dead. Sure. What's happening?
Everybody, get back.
Why do... What? No! Something's happening! Use the shouts menu to equip your lumber legend forest shout.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? Hold on.
Until next time.
What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about it. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any... dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
Me?
What do you say, you're left? You're being awfully quiet. Come on.
Shoot! Sorry! Oh, God.
Dragonborn business?
Woo!
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Ah! See, I can shout.
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn, I believe it. You're Dragonborn. I can't believe it.
You're Dragonborn. Septim's Whiterun guard armor, poor guy. Dragon tooth, scales, bone, heavy AF. That weighs 35 pounds. Drop that. Let's go back to Whiterun. I guess we're done with this place. I don't know what the hell that is.
Do something.
God damn it! You got me. A hellhound. Well, I'm not dogborn or hell dogborn. I'm dragonborn.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right? Take a look.
Not really. Take 12% less damage from attacks when your health is below 25%.
Until next time.
Go speechcraft. Level up. Alright, let's head back to Whiterun. What a beautiful night. Look at that sky. It's gorgeous. Someone just shouted Dovahkiin. What does it mean? Thank you, Dr. Hurt. Exclamation point Skyrim is the guide I used for Skyrim this time. Dovahkiin.
Need something?
Who are you looking for?
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Who are you looking for again?
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. She cannot hide from us forever. We will be back.
She's up
this
to
is
something.
not over.
Gather ore, Elves Ear, letter to Rorikstead. Oh. Retrieve the Nord from that tower. Iron ore. That's easy. Deliver 2 things to Rorikstead. Collect raw venison. Hell's ear. I'll do the Rorikstead one too, since we're going to be going there soon. Let's go back and tell the Jarl that we were successful. That's a cute little mod called Missives. Gives you little Radiant quests that you can click on the board. Unlike the other version, this one actually gives quests at a local.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
May I
You
approach?
heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The Watchtower is a magazine that Jehovah's Witnesses try to give you every time they come over on Saturdays. But then your parents are like, hey, everyone be quiet and shh. And then when they're knocking on the door, you gotta be real quiet and act like you're not there until they walk away. So that they don't give you the Watchtower. Oh, I mean, the Watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend
How
here?
dare you!
Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There is no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl. And this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
He looked at him so longingly. Let's see. Thum Faden. On striking a target, time between shots is reduced by 20% for 20 seconds. Ooh. That is so much better than a generic axe that does whatever on whatever. I can't remember. It's so dumb. Deathlessness. It's got a cool model on it. Yeah, it was some like generic axe that does frost damage or something. I can just take that? Okay. It's mine now. Thank you. Hey, hey,
Come to
get up.
Dragon's Reach
Get
to
up.
discuss the
Hey,
ongoing
hey,
hostilities.
hey,
Like the rest
get
of
up.
the great warriors.
No, hey. Bye. Roads of Skyrim. Coin purse. Silver goblet. It's like now that I'm their friend, I can take things up to a certain value. And they don't care. Lost Legends. Something about the Red Eagle. Legend of Red Eagle. Another one. Find Red Eagle's sword. Ethereum Wars. Check out the rune. Oblivion Crisis. What the hell is that? Worship the Daedric Prince Sheogorath. Sheogorath, the Mad God, is the Prince of Madness, most fickle. Random touch of madness. No, I will not. How dare you? That was me. I could worship the Daedric Lord instead of the regular gods. Mark all these books as read. I think it's raining outside. Help myself to some mead and some cheese. Let's see. More HUD. Turn that off. Sounds so pretty. That bed is owned. Just like chat when I own them. With a bad joke. There's venison I need. Hi there, random woman.
If you're looking for the court wizard, I'm not him. Farengar is the one you want. If you wish to speak with him, you'll find him somewhere in the general direction of boredom. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's this invention called wine that requires my immediate attention.
Wait, I have some questions.
Oh, all right, if you must. As the Nords say, make it quick. Brevity would be my favorite word if it didn't have 3 syllables. Now, wine, that's a good word. Short, sweet, intoxicating. People love wine almost as much as they love whining. I'm one of those people.
Follow your own advice. You brought on like a scullery maid.
I don't. It's the wine talking. Catch me sober and you'd hardly know I had a mouth. The problem is staying sober. The solution is I don't care.
May I ask your name?
My name is Elduin. I've come to Whiterun for the Skyforge and for Farengar.
Seems to have an obsession with wine.
I don't see that as a negative. My Nord friends often chide me for neglecting the rich history of Skyrim, as if I was ignorant of it. They say, you know, Elder, there's more to Skyrim than just alto and spiced wine. And I tell them, yes, yes, I know all about your windmills and bards and 12 different words for cold. I only care about the wine.
Elduin, where have I heard that name?
Really? No doubt from that knave Larkspur, telling everyone that I'm a battle cat under the sheets. The truth is, I don't even remember any of it.
Ah, you're boring.
About time.
Goodbye.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane. What does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Well, I need your help.
As my Thane, I lead the way.
Well, Lydia, we're gonna travel to a place called Falkreath.
You're bloated with disease. More rest.
Maybe this will cure my diseases. It did not ruin my disease. No! I'm not fiddling any locks, sir. Don't worry.
You look rather pale.
Yeah, I know I'm sick.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Who should I talk to for work?
Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help.
Why the name Drunken Huntsman?
Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
Do you have any raw venison? Nope. I could sell that to you. That. Look at that face. His face. I've seen that face before. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay.
Thank you very much for your business.
Goodbye. Oh, man. That's hilarious.
I ain't asking for much.
This is life. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
That's true, Lydia. The Hall of the Dead, I think, is over here somewhere. Oh, RK. Thank you, ORK.
Yes. All right then.
Terrible Mike.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty RK, god of life and death?
The god of death? I know him well.
I'm glad to know that because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious.
What did you lose?
My amulet of RK. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
I will smite these undead bastards.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of RK be upon you.
Lydia?
Yes, my Thane?
Wait here.
As you wish, my Thane.
I'm gonna go smite the filthy undead. Be blessed by Arcane's power! Okay. Maybe let's not die this time. Ah! Gotcha. Uh-oh. Hello! Ah!
Get them!
Lydia, help!
What was that?
Help, Lydia! Ah! Ah! All right, let's go. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's a big skull. I like having to kill the undead multiple times. Hooded Lich Robe. Okay, that feature of immersive creatures got to be turned off. It's annoying. How do I turn that on? No skeleton resurrection, please. This is just annoying. The mod added creatures just resurrect themselves over and over again, which is not very fun. That's a big pile of crap there. Say silver sword? If I had to guess where that guy's amulet is, I'm gonna guess that it's right here. Oh my god, it is! Perfect. Yeah, there's a mod now to make the game run higher than 60 frames a second. I don't know how well it works, but there is a mod for that.
I spend so much time among
Found your
the
amulet.
dead. Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
15. That's it, 15.
It was a pleasure.
That's fine. My payment is the satisfaction of helping you. That's all the payment I need. I took an extra 5 because I think you're holding out on me. Sometimes you need an extra $5. What's the exact amount you need to subscribe? Commodore, thank you for the 3-month resub. Oh, whoops, Lydia.
I've been looking for you. Got something. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Is he giving me anything? It doesn't look like it is. Oh, the newspaper, probably. Oh, it deletes it from... Oh, whoops. I didn't realize it deletes the quest. Whoopsie. That's fine. We'll see that one. And we're back at Lydia anyways.
Back already? As you command, my thane.
Lydia, how do you feel about holding all of my stuff?
Freya Greymane is convinced that
I've
the
been looking for
Battleborns
you.
have abducted one of her sons.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's 2 mods conflicting. Fixed it. It's so pretty. Let's go. I want to go to Falkreath to start building my castle, piece by piece. My ancestor died and left me a plot of land, and now I need to go reclaim it.
You hear all this talk about a war? I hope it never comes here.
There's my Uncle Cliff.